Alright, so we are live right now. And happy 4th of July. How's everyone? Alright, since it's a holiday, we are live, so we have the chance to go streaming. If anyone is there, please let me know if my audio is fine. If you could hear me alright. Alright, I'm going to be talking about a certain topic tonight or this morning. Then last night I was able to witness a beautiful fireworks display. So it's my first time to experience this national celebration. So it's Independence Day, and I was really amazed by the display of the fireworks, although it's not really that grandiose, but at least I had a very um, nice spot. It was a perfect spot for me. Hello, Yalis. Kumusta? Kumusta, Yalis? Makadungog ka na ko. Tingnan ko kay di ko sigurado kung tarong akong audio. Kung makadungog ka na ko. Kumusta? Kumusta? Yalis. Nakita mismo ang alaga. Yeah, so with regards to the celebration last night, although for me, personal experience, it's like New Year's Eve to us. So people gather in a park, we're all out there, and some really go to strategic places. Too soft? Oh my gosh. I already maximize the volume. How about that? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the feedback. Oh my. Shangi, Brett, hello. E.T., the troublemaker in YouTube. I hope I'm heard. I cannot. Oh my goodness, how everyone's awake. Hello Shangi, kumusta? Kumusta? Yalis, if napaka diha, comment diha. Yeah, so were you able to watch the fireworks, Brett? Creative girl, thank you so much for the like. So we will have to talk about a certain topic tonight. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting, yeah, for me. It's kind of interesting. So if you want to contribute, um, the description is there in the box. It's about toxic relationship. So what is toxic relationship anyway? So we have to define first what a toxic relationship is. Okay, so it's an abusive type. What am I? It's an abusive type of relationship with a girl or the woman or the man. Uh, is in an abusive relationship? Could it be physical, mental, psychological? Okay. Yep. Now, this is not about my experience, about personal experience, but this is just an observation of people around me who are close to me. Okay, so if you have any thoughts about this, please do um, share. Share it with me so that we'll be able to expound on this topic that we're having today. Okay, so disclaimer, each experience is different. So I want to hear your thoughts, and I will also share one that I have witnessed. Not experienced, but witnessed. Oh, please do let me know if you could hear me all right. All right. So, yeah, while waiting for the others, um, I would like to talk about the experience that I had last night. It was peaceful, and the crowd is really not concentrated on one place, it's scattered. And the fireworks, it lasted for 20 minutes. I filmed it and I caught it. It lasted for 20 minutes. 20 awesome minutes. So unlike in other places, I have witnessed also fireworks display in Dubai and Lebanon, but yeah, there's nothing like it in here. Although Dubai is also having good fireworks display during the New Year and National Day, which is in December 2nd, I think, if I remember it right. So here it's Independence Day in America. So we watched fireworks display last night, and before we went there, um, we talk about it. If I'm really into fireworks display, I said, well, yes, because when I was in the Philippines and in other countries as well, if there is any important celebration, I would like to witness a fireworks display. And no culture, no the tradition, this particular country and why they celebrate. Okay, so but today we're going to talk about a certain topic. Oh my gosh, just excuse the mess. I don't know if you could. It's always the volume like this because I don't want to be disturbing other people in the house. So everyone is here since there's no work. It's holiday, but later on I think they're gonna go to the beach. I'm not sure, and I'm also going out. All right. So what is a toxic relationship? I'm gonna define it. I'm gonna break it down into simple terms. Okay. So it is an unhealthy dynamic when one person's detrimental behaviors negatively impact the mental or physical well-being of the other. Oy, it's super complicated. Okay, so it's unhealthy, and and it is um, have a negative effect on the mental state, not only the mental state but also physical being, well-being of the person. So since in a relationship there are two components, there are two participants, the man and the woman. Well, I'm just talking about this. It's normal. It's a relationship between a man and a woman. We'll not talk about um, other gender. So we'll just concentrate on man and woman relationship. Okay, so why? Hello, hello. Good morning, Lance. Yeah, it is early morning here. I didn't have my breakfast yet, but it's alright. I'm going to have a late breakfast later, and I will not be here for a long time. Please be able to do streaming for an hour. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. So happy 4th of July to you. How do you celebrate it? So I want to know how Americans, celebrate the 4th of July. Later on, I'm going to a Filipino party. Uh, Filipino party means Filipino women who married Americans here in the US. So they're going to celebrate 4th of July. I don't know how, because Filipinos, how Filipinos celebrate occasions, different occasions, birthday, and this time I'm curious. Whoa, barbecue and fireworks. That's nice. Yeah, yesterday, since it's Thursday, we have steak night. So here in the house, we have themes every night. So pizza night Wednesday, so Thursday, it's just coincidental that it falls on a Thursday. So we had steak night. Yep. Hello, Miss Ellie. Thank you so much po. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's going to be nice and barbecue out there. But the thing yesterday was the weather didn't really cooperate. So when the fireworks started, oh, it was drizzling. It started to drizzle. And we were outside. So we were at the park. And yeah, the thing is, I didn't bring my raincoat, so I didn't bring my rain jacket, so I just had a sweater. So I almost got uh, soaking wet. So you're going to have burgers and hot dogs. That's nice. Um, ooh, I love burgers. I love steak. Kilbasa. I love the kilbasa. I know it's hard if I'm getting used to the kind of food eating here. But I always make sure I have salad. I always have salad. Alright, so thank you so much po, Miss L. De Los Santos. I know it has been a long time. I didn't really um, stream I used to do. So, sorry, ano lang yan, mga shorts lang yan, videos that I upload. Yes, I don't know if E.T. is around. He has wrench. If you could drop the link of Miss L. And I think you know Miss L also. Yeah, so I will describe first toxic relationship. Although I'm not in a relationship, but we'll talk about how or will describe how it is like. I'm glad I'm not in that kind of relationship. Yeah, but I know um, how a woman feels when she is in a certain kind of relationship. And I have not really experienced, I have observed it from a very close friend, okay? But I am glad that she has realized, she made a greatest realization that it was not for her. Thank you so much, ET, for dropping the link of L. So, yeah, um, I had been praying, I've been hoping, I've been trying to talk about that. It's like guiding her through this kind of relationship. But I know she's in a denial stage at first, but um, I am praying that something is going to, you know, happen so that she'll be able to realize that it's not real for her. Because I don't want to say negative things about the guy, because I was thinking that if I say negative things about the guy, I'm trying to lay it out what I have observed. It She might feel pity on him. So I never did that. I just asked her questions like, if there are important occasions in your family, like for example, a wedding of a daughter or a wedding of a son, a wedding of your child, or a party, a birthday gathering, or something where families gather, will you be able to bring him? Will you be able to present him to your family? Will your family be accommodating or welcoming him, knowing that his attitude towards you or his behavior towards you wasn't really that pleasant? Okay, so okay, speaking of the devil, okay, she just messaged me because we're going somewhere. Yeah, that's the party. That's a Filipino party that we're going to later on. So she's the most, or she's the closest person that I have here. So it hurts me so much to see her suffering, although she tried to convince me that she's fine. No, this is not the way she is telling me is that I will be fine. No, I will be fine. If she could convince me that she is fine, not will be fine or will be okay, maybe it's kind of convincing. But when she told me, every time I say, you take care, look after yourself, she would always say, I will be fine. I will be okay. I said, there's something really fishy about this. So I always message her every day. So morning, before I go to sleep, I always um, check on her because I don't really trust the guy. Yeah, so that's how our days go. And we've known each other for the longest time, since high school. Okay, and then until now, we never really stopped communicating. So we we really are that close as friends. So she's like family to me. And even the family in the Philippines, whenever they have celebrations or any occasions, I will always be invited. So I get to be in the invites list. Okay, so The brothers, the siblings, they know me, the parents know me, and same with my family. Okay, so yeah, so since she is, for me, since I see her relationship to be toxic, I always find time to check on her because I don't, as I've said, I don't really trust the guy. Okay, so I don't want, or I want to be updated about her safety, her security. Okay, so now, just maybe a week ago, I noticed that she never messaged me back. There was one night she never messaged me back, which was very unusual. So what I did, I called her. Okay, I called her. She never answered. And then the morning, or it was late night, I think 11, I was not able to sleep because I was waiting. And I found out that something happened. So she said, this is going to be over. I said, I know I couldn't trust your words. Honestly, I'm that kind of person. I would really, frankly or straightforward, bluntly tell you, I don't trust your words on this. So I'm just gonna wait. When it's really over, it's over. I want to see with my two eyes because one of the reasons why I'm here is, to reunite with her, to bond with her. But this person is blocking that bond. He doesn't want her to have, time with me. It has to be with him. If I am with her, he has to be in the picture. So she did really he didn't really get the hint that, you know we need the two of us to be together, because for a long time we haven't seen each other. And he's very inconsiderate. On my part, he's very inconsiderate. We only ask the weekend, and she lives with him. So how inconsiderate, how selfish that is. And I'm not gonna be here forever, right? So I just prayed and prayed and prayed that one day she'll be able to realize. I hope it's gonna be sooner, not later. And of course, the children are also concerned over safety, knowing that this guy is physically abusive, verbally and physically controlling. All right, so I asked her, why did you stay? Why did you stay despite the fact that you know he is like that? Okay, so she told me she loves him. I said, what the heck? What are the qualities of a man that is in him that you like or love? Physically, I'm sorry. Physically, he's not that attractive. He's not that amazing. He's got a bulging tummy. I'm sorry if you're listening. This is the truth. This is how I see you. I have told you many times already that I don't like you for her, because she doesn't deserve, or she deserves far, far better person than you are. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's my opinion of you. And my first impression of you, still lingers in my mind. And she knew it because she asked me, "What's your impression of him?" So I told her. Why would I lie? And I asked her questions, and she said, "You're correct. Yes, he is like this and like that. You are right about your observations of him." I said, "Then, would you want your life spent with him, with this certain person? You don't have same interests. You don't have same hobbies. At least there is compatibility." There was nothing, and he is always controlling what she does, what she likes, what makes her happy. It has to be only with him. How selfish, how narcissistic. And every time something's going on, she's always the one being blamed. What's worse is very disrespectful. He says nasty words, which I never allowed being said to a friend whom I know for such a very long time. And she deserves to be happy. I know what she has gone through. So, yeah. And then it was her choice. So I respected that. It was her choice. I couldn't impose what my standards are, what my values are to anyone. But I told her, I respect your choice, but you have to understand that your kids, six of them, don't approve of him. So six versus one. Iad's voice is so quiet. Oh, really? You can't really hear me? Come on. Maybe the background is so quiet, but the volume is really to the max already of this phone. You can't really hear me? Come on. Pump up the volume of your phone. So you can't hear me? Oh my goodness. I don't want to repeat myself. I am already talking next to my phone. Can you imagine that? But you still can't hear? I have the volume on max, but yet you cannot hear me still. Oh my goodness, I've been talking here almost half an hour. All right, this is funny. I've been ranting here for a long time, and then nobody could hear me. That's why I don't get a reaction. All right, so yeah, so finally, you sound. Oh my goodness. Uy, that's trouble. Buang. Why? During the day, it's different. The voice is different. During the day, oh my goodness. Hello, Timmy! Kumusta, kumusta? Mag-ano lang ako dito. I'm ranting. Okay, what shall I do so that you'll be able to hear me? Okay, I'll try to find. I'll try to find. Oh wait. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna sit on the floor. Wait, I'm not whispering. I am in my loudest voice. Actually, uh, my 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 mouth is near the phone. I'm almost kissing the phone. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, 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 okay. So I have to hold the phone like that, and then I'm really close. It's really close to my mouth. So I seldom go streaming, and then this is happening. She's kissing the phone now. Oh my. How about that? Can you still can you hear me all right now? I'm not whispering. I'm on my normal voice. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, mom. My face is really maybe I don't know, almost kissing the phone. Lucky phone. Oh yeah, guys, I miss you really. I really missed, I really miss streaming. But of course, we have responsibilities. So, priorities, priorities. All right, so how about that? Tell me the truth. How about that? Okay, maybe I'm gonna remove the Bluetooth because I'm using the speaker, so I'll just talk to the phone directly. Let's try. Let's try this. If you could hear me, okay. How about that? Tinanggal ko na yung yung Bluetooth. So, I took out the Bluetooth instead of, perhaps you are just a memory. Hello, uy, how dramatic naman ito sila. Uy, don't do that to me. Don't make me feel guilty. How much better na? Sige. So, I don't need the Bluetooth. Okay, I'll put down this one on the floor. Sandali. Yep. Oh, you did it already?
I did.
That's
And he didn't make a lot, so you know.
special delivery
Yeah.
from service.
I'm gonna have to get more pineapples to make a bigger batch. It made a very small batch. But yeah, I think it came out okay. It's got the mint and pineapple, and that's it. And I chilled it for a little bit before bringing it back here.
I don't really prefer chilled drinks. It's all right. Yeah. Hey, you observe the water that I'm drinking. This is good.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I was really excited about that. Okay,
Congratulations.
we'll do it again.
Thank you. Hoy, mga marites kayo dyan. What have you heard? That's right, Graham. We are just... Huh? Ano daw? We are just a memory in her phone. Once she forget her YT password, then we are done. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to show anyone. In my stream. Okay, Kelly, hold on. Kelly, hold on. Somebody was at my door. Oh my goodness. You can hear man's voice outside, not inside my room, and outside. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is what happens when you are not in your own home. You have to, of course. Muntik na mahulog. Buti na sa luko. I almost dropped my phone. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I, ah, my gosh. Yeah, I'm having fun here. I'm enjoying. Somebody even told me that I'm stressed and I'm unhappy here. I'm not unhappy here. Why did I stay here? Huh? I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm, uh, the people around here told me that my personality, this is the first time that they've seen me. So these people are my best friends, kids. So they say that I easily adapt to the environment that I am in, which is true. Hello, Miss Che. Yes, yes, yes. I'm still here. You wanna come? I can tour you around. Yeah, wherever I go, um, I don't really bring. Yeah, I remember. Why did you stay? Yeah, I asked her that question. Oh, you love Boston? Wow, that's nice. Um, mm, Good thing I first came to Boston, not New York, because if I was in New York first before coming to Boston, I would be, you know, surprised because um, it's really a jungle. It's a jungle out there in New York, but I feel proud of myself because I was able to navigate how huge city it is, but I was able to navigate the place and the subway, and a lot of people told me, you know what? Yeah, it's a concrete jungle. Even one of my friends told me, this is really a concrete jungle. Um, I was really told that they couldn't believe I went to New York all by myself. I said, why? Because it's a very dangerous place. I said, how dangerous that was? Oh boy, I need to put an amplifier on my computer. So much whispering. I'm not whispering anymore. My gosh. Yeah, so yeah, going back to the topic. Why she stayed. I know she never told me everything that this guy did to her, but I could sense. Umalay mo naman, magkita tayo soon. Huy, asa man day ka? Where are you, Miss Che? Are you here in the US? Karepas Vlogs, hello idol. Thank you for coming here. Asa, where are you? Where are you, Miss Che? Are you in the US? Which state are you in? Yeah, so how many trips did I make? Ah, okay. So I've been to different places and she cannot come with me because the guy forbids her to come with me. Can you imagine that? My best friend being restrained by someone? That's how she talks grain even in person. She's the smoothest Bisaya speaker. Oh, really, Timmy? Yeah, please do connect with each other. If you if you're not connected yet, because Carepas is a growing channel. Oh yeah, so why she stayed, she has so many reasons. And then I always have a reason. I counter uh, I counter whatever reason she has. She said that she loves him, and I don't see any qualities in him that is lovable. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. That's my honest, humble, and objective opinion. Okay, so yun. And then she would say, no, it's a good guy. He's a good guy. How good is he? Because the first time I met him, I looked straight in his eyes. I could really tell what kind of a person he is. I'm not good at it, but at least I always believe in my instinct and intuition. Soon baka may itatanong ko sa inyo in God's perfect time. Yeah, sure. You can always message me if you have any questions. You can always message me in my Facebook page, the same name with my YouTube channel. Yep. Yes, let me know. So I would be very glad to help if I could answer your questions. How good is she? Too good to fill up my filthy mind. Oh, he. No, physically. I'm sorry, physically, because it's always the first we see in a person, physical. Although I don't really dwell on physical appearance, but the moment I saw him, I said, he's not up to something good. All right, so I just kept it in my mind, and then I just observed him, and yep. So I found out by asking her questions just to confirm if my observations are really right, and then she told me, yeah, he's like this and like that. I said, okay, and then why? Why did you choose him? Of all those interested in you, why you picked him? And then she said, he's like this and like that. I said, the negative ones overpower the positive ones. I don't know if the positive things that you said about him is really positive. No, naging stage best friend na ako. So, I was, he's trying to please me. He's trying to convince me that he's good. But of course, I have my own impression of him. I have my own opinion of him. And that's not gonna change. And maybe she told him what my opinion of him. And there was something that happened in the house that really, really made me decide I'm not gonna be back in this place. Never again. And I said to myself that this guy is really a disrespectful person. Nobody is perfect except me, of course. No, I'm not saying it perfect. At least somebody that is not controlling, that is going to make you grow in that type of relationship. Because you are in a relationship not for your partner to change for you, but you have to respect her of who or she or he is. There are no perfect persons, there are no perfect relationship, but at least you have to respect your uniqueness. Okay. Does a good person need to convince another person that we are good? My thoughts will be given worse if that's happening. No, diba? So he doesn't have to convince me. He, in the morning, would always. Can you imagine? The girlfriend is there. That's my best friend. She makes her own coffee or hot drink in the morning, and he would ask me, "Would you like to have?" I said, "Why would you ask me, not your girlfriend?" That's already red flag number one. You could have asked both of us, "What would you like? My love, what do you like, Yads?" Instead of asking me what I want to have in the morning. I said, yeah, it was sweet of him, it was good of him, but me asking every time I was there, not his girlfriend. I said, no, I'm not thinking about. He's just trying to fit in because he knows how I am to her. So trying to, manipulate the situation or making me think that he's really good so that I would always tell her that, oh, she's the right one for you. Really? Timmy, you got a point there. Almost all in YouTube land is percent perfect. Oh, so I'm not really against American men or any race. Particularly, this person is really disrespectful because the first time, it was the first time, okay, I was there. And then when they sent me home, this is just what I observed. When they sent me home, this is what I have seen. The scenario is this: they dropped me in this house, and then my best friend came down with me and went inside the house because it's her daughter's house. The daughter was there at the door. If he's got respect, could he just not say hi to the daughter? Yeah, that's dreamland. Your YT is dreamland, dream world. You can be perfect. You can be whatever you want to think of yourself. All right, so the daughter was there. I said, why is he not going inside and say hi or whatever? That's when I knew that he was not in good relationship with the kids. So I said, why did they have the audacity, the respect to just say hi, how are you doing? Mm, nothing. He didn't say anything. He didn't even look at her. I said, how disrespectful. That is not gonna happen in the Philippines. And then I asked her, why is it like that? No, they are not like that. Americans are like, I said, really? Is respect not universal? So she couldn't answer me. I said, no, it shouldn't be. He is older than your daughter by age, not maturity. He could have approached her and say, hi, how are you doing? Or we dropped your tita here. Never, never. And then he just stayed in the car. I said, my goodness. I said, okay, I'm gonna give you benefit of my doubt. The next weekend I was there and something really happened. They were arguing in my presence. So I went inside my room, I locked the door. I don't want to hear anything. They were arguing about something. I said, Oh my, that's disgusting. Although she is my best friend, but no, no one, I don't want my friends to be disrespected by anybody. All right, so that's it. Having said that, I said to myself, no more weekends with him. All right. And she's trying to tell me this and that. And the next time, I knew what happened. Yet, she came back to him. Well, I was really frustrated because not a week, not a week passed. She went back to him after all that she had experienced, unpleasant experience with him. Okay, it's your choice. I can't do anything except pray that one day you'll be able to realize. And I hope that day will not be the day when you die, because he can do anything towards you. Anything is possible with this lunatic, narcissistic person. Okay, so yeah, the daughter would always tell me, maybe you need to pray harder. I said, I pray the rosary every day without a miss. And I prayed for her. I prayed for anybody, my friends, my family. So I prayed for other people, not for myself. So, no, it's not the reason why he came back. Why she came back. She came back because she was thinking, who's gonna change? He's gonna do this and he would be a different person. I said, no, don't be a hero. Don't think you could change him. He's already old enough. He's no longer in his 15 years. In his younger years, he's not 15, he's not 20 anymore. He's old. You cannot teach him. And it's his behavior already. It's embodied in him. And he's not gonna change. If he's gonna change, I'm gonna bet on that. And then, yeah, another thing happened, which, yeah, that night she didn't respond to my messages, she didn't respond to my calls. I said to myself, there must be something going on. And yeah, true enough, she told me, I'm done with him. I said, I'm not gonna trust your words on that. I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not gonna trust your words. I would believe it when I see it with my two eyes. And now, I don't know. She said that she's already fed up. I'm done. And okay, I said, I hope this is gonna be the decision, final one, that there is no going back. Hello, Miss Aline. Uy, si ano pala to? Si Lentaurus. No, I think. I hope I am correct. Uy, sexy ikaw din na. Sige na, kung ano mo pang larga na mo diri sa Amerika, aron daghan na ta. Kanipod si Miss Gio na adi ni kuan pod. How many years together? Maybe afraid of sudden change because most people. No, no. I could understand if it's been years. No, barely a year. Just months. Just months. Just months. And she had been into a toxic, very toxic relationship. with the husband. And why would she allow herself to be in that situation again? Okay, so, and my goodness, there is really nothing lovable about him. I'm gonna tell you that. I've seen him in person, face to face, in real life. So, yan. Yung kayo mga babae, Aline and Miss Che, you really have to know your partners very well because eh, it's different online. It's really way different. So you'll really know the person once you live with that person. Yeah. So now, because what is being said to me, actions speak louder than words. No matter how you talk sweetly, but your actions are incongruent to your words, I would not really believe you. Just months, feeling also not fully developed, just move on. They have known each other for maybe a year, and then he tried to convince her to live with him many times, and then when she did, the relationship at the fourth month, exactly at the fourth month, they had a huge fight, and she left. And then he tried to convince her to go back, blah, 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 la, la, la. So, giving her some gifts. I said, oh my gosh, don't be bought by all those presents. You can buy those stuff for yourself. And why would you be in a relationship because of that? Oh my gosh. Your freedom is priceless. You need to be happy. You need to do whatever you want to do. And then the question came back to me. She asked me, why did you stay single? I said, I'm happy being one. I'm comfortable with myself. I can eat in a restaurant all by myself. I can eat alone. I can go travel alone. Why? Do I need to be with a person, to travel somewhere, to eat at a restaurant, or to go to a movie? Who are you talking about? I was talking about my best friend's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, old boyfriend. Okay, so holding on to a toxic relationship because of material things, that's absurd for me. Yeah, no, no, no. Actually, it's his way. It's his way, lavishing her with gifts, and she thinks she's in love with love because she had a bad relationship with the former husband. So she was thinking that the attention that this man is giving me is superb. He really loves me. Well, that's fantasy. That's dreamland. I said, you deserve to be happy. Being happy doesn't mean you have to have a partner. You can be happy even if you're single, even if you're alone. You can be as happy as anyone could be. Having doesn't have it doesn't have to have a you don't have to have a partner to be happy. Yeah, sometimes people get confused about what is real happiness. Yeah, it depends on how they see happiness. So I could not impose to her, I could not insist to her that this is happiness. And then when I tell her, I'm going to New York, I'm going to this place, I'm going to, and then she would say, I have to ask him. I said, my gosh, that's not freedom. If you want to do anything, if you want to do something, it has to, if you want to, to fulfill something that you really like, you don't need someone's approval. And your worth doesn't have to be validated by anybody. And then you cannot say that she's materialistic because she lives a simple life. It's just the attention. I know that it's the attention that is she is getting from him. And the validation. So material things she could always buy because she's got a very good position at where she is working at. And she doesn't have anything to feed anymore because the kids are already all grown up. She even was able to buy a luxurious car that she is driving right now. So how? No, I mean, you don't need a man to be happy in your life. You don't need a woman to be happy. If you're comfortable with yourself, you can always be happy. That's why when I started traveling by myself, my family, my friends would ask, who's going to be with you? I said, me. I said, why can't I not travel alone? It has to be with somebody. In our beginning, my asawa said she would be happy in a nipa hut if I am a good man. That is, yeah, exactly. Why would you aspire for material things when a person is giving you so much heartaches? What is the meaning of having or living in a mansion and you are not happy and you are not free to do anything that you like or love doing? The only validation you need to get is yourself. Once you embrace yourself and love yourself and know your worth, others, yeah, it's easier said done to other people. For us who have really reached this kind of maturity, no one could change that. But I don't know, sometimes I don't even understand the values that she is having, the kind of thinking that she is having right now. I know what she has gone through. I know her family since then. And I said, why do you allow yourself to be disrespected this way? Why do you allow yourself to be abused in this manner by somebody you just knew for a year, for 2 years? Me, your friend, your kids don't want that to happen to you. That is why your kids would always tell you, Mama, you have to be very careful, you have to be very cautious, you have to be making good decisions in your life because we are already all grown ups. You are on your own, you need to be happy. But I don't know what kind of happiness she's looking for. And then she would always tell me, good for you, you're able to do anything that you like to do, that you love doing. I said, I don't need somebody to validate my actions. And I said, you're so valuable to me and to your kids. You need to know your worth. You don't deserve that kind of a relationship. Diba? So I said, I don't see myself as pitiful, as less compared to other people because I'm single. I was able to do things that I love doing. I can travel. I can go anywhere. I can do anything. I'll do my walk. I'll do my exercise. I do my hobbies without minding other people's opinion or consent. Yeah, you can do this, or no, you can't do that. I'm free. I said, but I was thinking, because she would always say, you need to start dating, blah, 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 blah. I said, I know myself better. Would I give up my freedom for a type of person like that you're having right now? No, I'm not going to give up my freedom with that kind of guy. He is not worth it. Yeah, but I am what's my point here is at least she knows why it happened to her, and now she realized that it was not really worth it. Can you imagine giving up six of her kids and a best friend for him and other friends just for one person you could not be proud of? Yeah, exactly. You're not free to express yourself because I'm very observant. I always observe people. A people watcher. So I love watching people how they behave, and then just an observation how she acts when we were at his house and how she acts when she is at her daughter's house. I said, different one. I would always remind her, you know what? You always forget to turn off the lights in the bathroom. You never clean the sink after you use them. You don't, I'm sorry, you don't turn off the faucet. You don't turn off the shower after you showered. What is that? You're always forgetful. But in his house, you are, oh my goodness. Is freedom without a relationship really freedom? Freedom to do anything. Self expression. You don't have to be in a relationship to be free. Or you don't have to be free from a relationship to be free. And then you have to also understand that freedom entails responsibility. You are accountable of whatever you're going to do. Whatever happens about your decision, of course, there are always consequences, and you have to bear those consequences if there is. Oh, yeah, of course. Getting into a relationship, it's always a choice. But you cannot be in a relationship if you don't love yourself. You have to love yourself first. You have to respect yourself first before you can love other person, because you cannot give what you don't have. But I'm really grateful. So I'm really grateful that she is aware now. And I hope she's not going to do it again in the future in case she wants to be in a relationship again. Because she told me, no, I don't want to be in a relationship again. I said, no, you cannot say it. You can't say that because you're a person who would always wants validation from other people, especially from the opposite sex. Yeah, we need to love ourselves. And then they would always say, my friends would always say, you love yourself too much that you cannot love anyone anymore. I said, what the? If there is somebody worth the wait, if there is somebody worthy of my respect and love, why would I? Why would I restrain myself to do that? But these days, I don't know if there is still a person for me. Yeah, because the first requirement, if you don't pass the first requirement, there's not there's no chance going further. If you smoke and if you drink, X, and most men drink and smoke, or if they don't drink, they smoke. If they don't smoke, they drink. Some women needs men to lean on, like the song says, "Lean on me." Oh, na, 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 na. I got a problem. You need a hand. Is that you need somebody to lean on. They got hooked on that beginning of the fight to get free. Respect. A real relationship begins with respect. I couldn't agree more. Respect, not love. Because if you have respect for the person, everything just flows smoothly. And you can always see how sincere respect is. I don't know if she's. Oh my goodness! I already forgot about her. My gosh! I've received a lot of message already. Happy 4th of July. Are you going to have a barbecue? I said we already celebrated last night. So I told Raccoon to find my best friend, a guy like him, respectful, a man enough to stand his ground. She's no boyfriend since birth, so I don't want her to die virgin. Haha. Sino yan? I told Raccoon to find my best friend, a guy like him, respectful and man enough. Diba? Thank you for agreeing. Um, Actually, somebody told me, it's no time. How dare you decide for myself? Somebody told me, it's already about time you get someone. I said, really? It's about time, really? I said, really? If there is someone for me, it's just gonna fall on my lap freely. I don't have to search for that person. And then she looked at me and said, wow. She said, wow, you're crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. No, 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 Uncle E.T., not from Thailand. Yeah, so I said, why you see my being single a problem? She's not searching. I was the one searching for her. Ha ha ha. That's just a joke. Oh, di ba? Yeah. There. Yeah. Some people would see, especially the Philippine culture, right, Timmy? I know when you're single, they would always tell you, or they would ask you straight in your face, when are you get something? When are you going to have a relationship? Or when are you going to have a boyfriend? When are you going to have an asawa? I said, what the? Why my girl has been asked so many times to ask me about finding another guy like me. It is a common request. Oh, sana all. Sana all. Sana all Grim as a clone for her asawa. Uh, anyway, so we have different characteristics that we're looking for in a partner, and I don't really feel the pressure. If you see that I'm happy, that's that's the most important thing. Even my friends back in Cebu, when we gather, you know, I'm always the person being, picked on. They would always say, tell me the truth. Tell us the truth. Don't you really have a boyfriend? A secret one? I said, why would I make it a secret? If I have somebody, I have to be proud of him. I'm gonna flaunt him. But there is really no one. How would I? Why would I hide someone? I said, my goodness. And they would even suggest just a fling or no. I couldn't be with a person that I don't genuinely like or have feelings for. Hello, hello, CJ. How are you doing? Did your girl refer you instead? Oh, that's too. Oh my gosh, not totally sure, but annoyed. Yeah, it could be annoying, but eh, I don't really mind. I find it funny. Good evening. Yeah, good morning from America. How are you doing, CJ? Yes, CJ is in Thailand, so I don't know if he's searching. Can I hold on? Yes. Timmy, just remove the plug from the pressure cooker and all is. Oh my goodness, Tim. She would shoot. She would shoot you, and you will be history. Yeah, yeah. You have to be. You have to be. I don't know why people would always enter in a relationship and cheat. If you don't want to be with someone in particular and be with anybody, don't get hooked with just one person. Don't get married. Don't be in a relationship because you're gonna be creating trouble. Diba? Yeah. So at least she was able to answer me why she stayed. And now, of course, it was wrong to stay. And now I hope she realized that it's really different to be free. Hello, I see. I'm about to close the stream because you're here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend to pick me up, and I'm going to have breakfast also. Oh my gosh, it's already 10. Oh my goodness, thank you, thank you. Uh, there are plenty of good people, but there are also plenty of shitty. Yeah, my it was a nice experience, really. I'm looking forward to it because I'm always curious how they celebrate it. Yeah, so last night we had already barbecue. We had steak yesterday, and we watched the fireworks. And today we're going to attend a party, so it's worthwhile. Thank you so much, IC, for asking. It was really a nice experience. Hey, Cosmo, I didn't see you. Sorry. Idol ka siya. How are you doing? Oy, Sihan Arda. Thank you so much. I am sorry. I was I was Yads is eating and she's not. No, I'm not eating yet. I'm not eating yet. I'm answering a question. No, I'm answering a question. I'm answering my childhood friend's message because she's going to the Philippines. She's from Colorado. She's the one I'm going to visit next month. She's going home to the Philippines, and she was asking me what my kids would like to have from her. So, ayan. I forgot I have to make sure to say what I want to say, or else I need to wait 5 seconds. Yes, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here, Cosmo. Yeah, so my yes, American barbecue. Oh yeah, yeah. But I wasn't around when they did the barbecue because I did my walk, and then they just messaged me that I need to be home early so that we could start moving because we need to travel from our place to Portsmouth to watch the fireworks. We we started 7:30 and we arrived there. Oh no, we started 7:15 and then we arrived there 9 o'clock. It was a long travel, and also the traffic. How was the heat wave there? Actually, here in New England, it's not so hot. Though for me as a Filipino, it's already hot. And no, not. I was in New York 2 weeks ago. Was it? Yeah, 23rd. I came back here, so it was really hot in New York when I was there. Really hot. You could see my color now. I'm super tan. Oh my goodness. Flex pa more. I miss it. Super expensive here. Ang alin? No. Oh my gosh. I tried 50 when I was in Dubai. That's their summer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, come back here na IC. Yeah, so my I can answer that question. Alright. Yeah, ET is offering IC a char. What's that char shoe? Give that to me instead in few weeks. Haha. Maui is in Michigan. I tried Chinese food when I was in in my Boston trail walk, but hey, it's too expensive. Yeah, I will be having an ET version. Ulala. Uy, it's far from me. I need. I don't know. I have already itinerary. Towards the end of this month, I'm gonna. Oh no, next weekend we're going to Vermont. Then the 25th, I'm going to Pennsylvania. Then Colorado. Going to Canada, and I don't know if I'll be able to go to California because my niece is there, and I even don't know if I could go to Maryland to my brother, so I don't know. I did enjoy New York. It's not enough. It's not 4 days I was there. It's not enough. 4 days is not enough. I haven't been to all those iconic places. Yeah, so I don't know if I'd be able to go to Michigan. Well, I will try. Yeah, so wow, what are you doing there in the States so long holiday? Yeah, making most of the time I'm here. So I'm going around places. Yep, yep. And yeah, I'm having a nice holiday. Expensive holiday. I want to go to Malaysia also. I haven't been to Malaysia and Indonesia. Idol Cosmo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, guys, I'm still having my project in the Philippines. Um, for one itlog. It's alright. Um, I'm still having that project in the Philippines to feed the kids in the public school. I still have the contact of the principal, so hopefully, if I'll be able to get revenue from YouTube, which I didn't really have for how many months, we will still be feeding the kids there. I still am connected to the principal. So, ayan. we're still having that project. So anything, where are we going? Let's go to Malaysia one of these days. Yeah, one of these days we're gonna go to Malaysia. That's gonna be for sure. But I have to go back to the Philippines first before I go to Malaysia and then someplace else. Officially, I'm unemployed. I don't work anymore, so I don't know. Parang retired na. A few days lang. We're not gonna go there for a long time. Yeah, it has been my dream to be here. Of all the places I would like to visit, the US is not in my top 10. Yeah, some. Yes, I visited the Battery Pack Park. I visited Bryant Park. I've never been to Central Park. That was supposedly one of the places that I want to go. But I did Brooklyn Bridge Park and what else? Queensbridge. I was also in Long Island City. I went to Queens, so I was really all around. Then I stayed in Long Island for 2 nights. I was able to experience a backpacker hotel, but it was very clean. I would recommend it. And then I was in Times Square on my last night. I was in Hilton. It was an expensive hotel though, but it was a gift to me by my friend. So, yeah, I will see what is the difference between SG Foods and Malaysian food. These two countries neighbors but never friend. Wow, you really went to many places. I did, and that was my goal. 4 days there and 3 nights, and then I traveled by bus and subway. I enjoyed it, and it was really a good experience for me because when I was in Dubai, it's really easy to navigate by train. Um, in Singapore, it's also easy, and the UK. And what is more confusing is the US because there's so many lines to you need to be mindful of. So at least I was able to conquer that. I know where to go because I have an app that would tell me which line or which subway to take to bring me to certain destination, and it was really fun. For me it was fun, and I love the walking. I would always love to walk. So the train system is not as pretty as Singapore. Yeah, I know, but at least I was able to figure it out. So not being lost in a big city like New York. Mm, I would say it's not really a clean city. New York, it's a filthy city because you can see a lot of rubbish being thrown in the subway or anywhere. There's a lot of homeless people, but it's a good experience for me. It's really educational and eye opener for me, because a lot of people would say, "Don't go to New York, don't go there." Um, yeah, I did see a rodent in the subway, and I said to myself, "Oh no, see you again in the next day." Yeah, hopefully, but I don't really do live streaming in when I'm in a particular state. I don't want people to know where my location, my current location is. That's it. Good night, CJ. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, CJ. Um, the food is so expensive. It was so expensive. Not really that good. Maybe I chose the wrong restaurant because I was in Texas. Was it Texas barbecue restaurant? And I thought the steak was really that good because it was expensive. But I was very satisfied. Yeah. Anyway, so although it was really a huge serving, so what I did was I didn't touch part of it. That's what I don't know if you've seen the video that I had, because I saw this homeless guy, a colored guy. So I said, he looks pretty, you know, say, shall we say, um, nice and kind. So I asked him, do you want some food? And he said, it would be nice to have one because I'm hungry. I said, yeah, you can have it if you like. And he was really happy. And I asked him, can I film you? Because I want to see how happy he was when he received the food. I said, yeah, no problem. You want me to talk? I said, no, you don't have to talk. Just allow me to film you that you did receive the food that I gave you. Ben and Jerry's pistachio. Oh my gulay. What I really like in ice creams I see is mint chocolate anywhere I go. So I told myself maybe I would try also other flavors, because when we were at Ben and Jerry's, I did have chocolate mint. So next time I'm gonna try Mrs. and Me. Oh, they have nice, good tasting ice cream too. Akala ko ba you don't eat sweets? Yeah, pagkain na naman tayo dito. Yeah, we're gonna be going to a July. Okay, thank you so much. Happy 4th of July, Cosmo. Thank you. When I'm on vacation mode, I'm on vacation mode. Thank you. Thank you so much, Idol. Ikaw ang idol. Cosmo travels to the Philippines as well. I hope I'll be able to see this person in face to face in real life. One, if yeah, well, vacation is vacation. Thank you so much. Yeah, I enjoyed being here and looking forward to the next place I'm going to. I know it's not really affordable. It's expensive being here, but what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So puts and booze, mint chocolate chips. Mint chocolate. I'm here. I was thinking here, mocha flavor loving type of lady. I don't know why. Oh, thank you so much. Not so much of vanilla, but I like vanilla also. But my favorite really is chocolate, mint chocolate ice cream. Ayan. Thank you so much. Oh, who's this Shakil? Shakil, Shake. Hey, hey, welcome. Uy, kumusta na si Mane? Did she give birth already? Hello, hello. Busy naman yan. So, tapusin ko na lang. Oh, so it's a boy. That's good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, medyo busy rin. Patiently waiting but on the edge of overexcitement. Oh, congratulations, congratulations. Congratulations to both of you for a new baby boy. Soon, soon. Oh, the environment is so quiet now. So I think everyone is gone. So, guys, thank you so much. Timmy, sige, Timmy. And I see E.T., Puts and Boots, and all those who came here. Green, Cosmo for the super chat. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so yeah, I'm going to see my friend. Oh my gosh, almost 2 hours here. Oh my, thank you so much. And I'm just expressing my happiness for her that she finally realized that that person is not really for her. Okay, so thank you. So hopefully we'll go live stream just the weekends. I couldn't do much, but I'm glad I was able to do a stream and see you guys. So thank you so much, Puts and Boots, ETIC, Timmy, Graham, Cosmo, Shake. Thank you so much, and Miss L de los Santos earlier. Okay, guys. So enjoy the night, enjoy the evening, enjoy the morning over there. Everyone learns something sooner. Yeah, I am glad it was not later. All right, so thank you so much, and yeah, I do really, I do really believe in prayers. So I fervently prayed for her, and I hope this is it because I want to see my friend happy. All right, so congratulations to Puts and Boots and Miss Money. I see, thank you, Timmy, thank you, and this has been Yads. Bye for now, and stay blessed all the time, and be a blessing to everyone you meet. Bye for now.